the servant a bit later. So this is where Victor 11 lived. It looks like a mirror image of cabin 1, but I can't shake the feeling that something's different. The lamp? But he's saying something's different, so why don't we go check out cabin 1 and something's different. Wait a minute. Radio! That's it! The radio was missing in cabin 2. I wonder if that could be significant. Well, we're finding a lot of different little clues. Let's see if there's anything here. Book. Judging by the book plate, this book belongs to the missing crew member. Might be important. Well, let's take a look at it. The Pleasure Cruise Manual. Safety and service on board. Introduction. Sorry. Moving on. New ships, existing ships, human element, and operational issues. And that is a prison ship if I've ever seen one. Or prison scalpel. For those guys who need to do surgery in the prison. And a note. Looks really sharp. I have to be careful so I don't cut myself. And let's look at this. What's this? Looks like an extortion note, but I can't make out what it says. Whoever made this didn't have time to assemble it completely. Some of the letters seem to be loose. If I shuffle them around, I might be able to tell what the note was supposed to say. So let's see. Oh, that one's loose. Let's see. Well, this part obviously says, it's supposed to say last warning. So let's see, where's a loose A? Or an R for that matter. Oh. There. The letter seems to be stuck now. There must be some glue in that spot. Guess that's where it belongs. Yeah, conveniently. Conveniently, it only sticks in that one section. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Last one. That needs an I, which I tossed off over there. Last warning. No. What? Okay, so we need a K. I know what you've... It's obvious it's supposed to be done. It's kind of easy to figure out what it is. If you've seen a lot of TV shows and you know how vague letters of extortion go, it's not that hard. Oh no, I have, so I need another V. Proof would be the next word. So where is P? I have proof. No. Something me. That? Oh no. What? Oh, wait. Give. Give me what I want, or face the, and here's a long word, boys and girls, consequences. Let's see if I can't spell that. Quencs. Done! That's it! Every letter's in the right space. I can read the note now. Last warning, I know what you've done. I have proof. Give me what I want or face the consequences. Oh boy. An extortion note belonging to the missing crew member. Was he blackmailing someone on board? Is that the reason he's missing? So he was blackmailing somebody. I guess that somebody got rid of him. Well, let's finally talk to this guy. I'm investigating the disappearance of Victor 11. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Wait, this might happen. Why do you say that? When I heard he was missing this morning, I got a bad feeling, like I knew something was wrong. Hearing that the captain ordered an investigation confirms that. Excuse me. He hasn't just missed the shift anymore, he's gone. That's still to be decided. What do you know about his disappearance? What do you want to know? Tell me about Victor 11. How did you know? Hardly at all. I bumped into him every once in a while when bussing tables on the sun deck, but that's pretty much it. Bartender says you and Victor 11 knew each other pretty well. He said that? Yeah. He said you guys talked a lot about the weather. We only talked about the weather when we thought he was eavesdropping. What did you otherwise talk about? We recently found that we shared certain ideas. I've long suspected that there was something going on board. Previously, everybody dismissed me as a conspiracy nut, but lately, Victor 11 started inquiring me about my theories. What kind of theories? The dangerous kind, it seems. The kind that makes people go missing. Can you clarify that statement? I'd rather not. I don't want you to go missing as well. Oh boy. So either he's just crazy, or he might actually be onto something. I guess we have to find out. Do you have any other problems I should know about? His life was sunshine and butterflies until he went missing. Sunshine and lollipops. I don't know. Heard that song somewhere before, a similar song. Anyway, if you know anything, you're more than welcome to contribute. I'm sorry, but the last guy I told went missing, so I'm a bit reluctant confiding in others. Let me guess, you want me to do something for you first? Nothing like that. You don't gain somebody's trust by submitting yourself as their errand boy. Then how? Prove to me that you don't think I'm crazy. Prove to me that there's a conspiracy on board, going on board, and I'll reconsider trusting you. Okay. Did Victor 11 want to leave the ship? Not before he knew what was going on board. What would that be? That's what we've been trying to figure out. Do you have any enemies on board? Given the circumstances, don't you think that's likely? He might still come back. Your optimism is touching. Tell me about the circumstances of his disappearance. When did you see him last? He came to me during a break and asked if I would be in my cabin later that evening. He said he found something he wanted to show me. What did he want to show? I don't know. He never turned up. So that means if he left the bar at around 11, came back here, and he never came up around here, that would put his disappearance sometime past 11 o'clock. Then, what did you do on the night of his disappearance? I went to bed listening to the radio. Did you see or hear anything out of the ordinary? As I was drifting off to sleep, I thought I heard raised voices outside the cabin. I peeked through the porthole to see what the fuss was about, and it was just Victor 11 and head servant, Victor 7. Really? They were engaged in another one of their arguments. About what? I didn't listen, frankly. They didn't like each other, but I had to make the best of a bad situation. That's suspicious. How did you find out he was missing? I thought it was strange that he didn't show up last night. I thought I might have fallen asleep and missed him knocking. But when they paid some of the PA system this morning, I got the singing feeling in my stomach, like I knew something was wrong. Did you report it? It was just a feeling, and his absence has already been noted. Tell me about the other crew members. Let's start with Victor 7. Between you and me, I consider him too stupid to be a threat. What was the relationship with Victor 11? They didn't get they didn't get along and were constantly butting heads. What did they argue about? or many small day-to-day things. Somebody used to use the other's aftershave or stepped in the other's bunk with shoes on, that type of stuff. They argued about everything. What about Victor 7? Oh, wait. No, that was the bartender. Everyone knows he's a rubbish bartender. I don't know how he does it, but somehow he's managed to avoid demotion for quite some time. Why do you think that is? He's crafty. Back when he worked below deck, I heard he was suspected of framing a young cadet in order to make take credit for his work. Nothing could be proved, so the case was dropped. 2 months later, he was promoted to the head of cabin services. But lately his luck seems to be running out. How come? He's failed to deliver a drink order to the captain on more than one occasion. It's hard to blame that on somebody else. I guess he's running out of cadets to manipulate. Like he's trying to manipulate us into getting him to make a Bloody Mary, probably. What about the captain's aide? The guy wants a command position so badly he's waiting right outside the door. Relationship to Victor 11, they don't socialize. Didn't socialize. The captain's aide is only interested in being friends with people above his situation. And the captain? With the things going on board, I'm sure she's the only reason I'm still on this ship. She holds her guiding hand over me. What things would that be? There's something wrong with this place. Can't you feel it? Like what? I've said too much already. Do you know anything about a missing radio? What? Who told you about that? Nobody. I just noticed the radio is missing in cabin 2. Really? That's very perceptive of you. What did you know about it? I'm sorry, but the last guy involved went missing, so I'm a bit reluctant. Do something for you. Yeah. All this. Well, we might as well ask him. What do you know about the extortion that was going on board? Somebody was being extorted? What makes you say that? I found this note among Victor 11's possessions. Show it to me. This is it. This is proof of a conspiracy right here. Victor 11 was the victim of blackmail. He didn't pay or whatever they wanted from him, so they made him disappear. I think it's the other way around. Victor 11 was the one doing the extorting. What makes you say that? The note was hidden among his possession, and it wasn't assembled yet. I found it along with a scalpel and some cut-out letters. That doesn't prove anything. Why would somebody give him an unreadable extortion letter? You're right. That sounds pretty far-fetched. Whom do you think this letter was intended for? I honestly don't know, but I think I can trust you now. You know there's more going on board than meets the eye. Oh, that's good. We found that. Well, let's see. Let's ask about the radio. Victor 11 hid it. He told me if something happened to him, I should go looking for it. It would lead me to a discovery he made. What kind of discovery? I don't know. I haven't been able to get it yet. That's odd. Why would he hide a radio? Yeah. He didn't want it to fall in the wrong hands. A radio? Why? I don't know. Do you know where I can find it? He had a secret compartment under the sink in cabin 2. I believe he put the radio there. What's so special about the radio? He said he tampered with the receiver. If you know how to listen, it can lead you to something big. Like what? Something he found that held some kind of significance, but he never told me what it was. How does it work? He showed me it a couple of days ago, but I didn't think much of it. It only picks up this weird signal every once in a while. What kind of signal? Odd beeps, I guess. Nothing you can dance to. It only works sometimes? It seemed very flaky, but I didn't tell him. He seemed to think it would bring on the rapture or something. I just thought it was just a piece of junk. Interesting. Circumstances of disappearance. Captain that evening wanted to show me something. What did he want to show? No, he never turned up. It was something else. What was it?